All right, what's going on YouTube? 93 Sports News here. Before I start my video, shout outs to Knox from DCB, man. He did a video on this topic. So Rick Ross went on the Breakfast Club, I believe yesterday or day before yesterday, and he was talking about artists and stuff, and Angela Yee asked Rick Ross a question about female artists. And Rick Ross said that the reason why he doesn't sign female artists because he is going to be tempted to fuck them. And a lot of people got upset at Rick Ross, calling him a sexist, a male chauvinist, you know, a feminist group attacking him. I think later on he apologized for his statements. But I'm going to be honest with you guys. I mean, this is not going to be popular to say. You know what I'm saying? I got female subscribers and everything, but he's just being a man at the end of the day. Like, now, if he came out and said that, okay, I'm not going to sign you because you're a female, now I can understand, you know what I'm saying, people being outraged about it. I can understand, okay? But he's basically protecting himself, saying, I don't want to put myself in a bad situation with a female. You know what I'm saying? We have sex, you know, she might not like something, and then all hell breaks loose. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know the old saying, messing with somebody on the job is bad for business. So I'm just going to play the audio of the Breakfast Club part of it. I'll get back to you with my commentator later.
V. Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God, we are the Breakfast Club. Now, earlier in the week, Ross was on the Breakfast Club, and a lot of people were pissed off with what he said, and this is what he said.
What about a female rapper? I always felt like, I know you dibbled and dabbled with different artists, that other female rappers, but...
You know, I never did it because I always thought like I would end up f***ing the female rapper and the business up here. I'm so focused on my business. I gotta be honest with you. You know, she looking good. I'm spending so much money on her photo shoots. I gotta
So we're asking 800-585-1051, what do you think?
Oh, people are upset too because I laughed. The reason I laughed is because Ross was very honest about something guys usually aren't honest about. Not only was he honest, he's acknowledging a weakness he has. He specifically said he wouldn't sign a female artist because he doesn't trust himself not to try anything with a woman that he employs. He said verbatim that would hurt business. If he would have said the only way a woman can sign with me is if she has sex with me, or if I sign a woman and she doesn't have sex with me, I'm going to drop her, then that's a problem. But what he said to me, that wasn't a problem.
So okay, well, we actually talked about it more after that comment, and I have that audio also. You and Trina are really close, and y'all don't have a relationship like that.
Right.
She's very sexy.
She's very
And you
sexy.
never tried.
No, you know, what?
He tried.
No. She had, a situation with somebody that was a big homie in my city. I'm just that, one of those dudes. If you rock with one of my homies, I'm gonna spare you.
So he would say, he said work with Trina, and he has, and Brianna, and he said he would sign a young girl that was a up-and-coming rapper and not try to sleep with her.
But he also said that he would try to have sex with Trina, but he wouldn't because that was his friend's man. And he said Brianna was a personal friend of his growing up.
But
so
the point is he has. It's not like I would never work with any women.
What Ross said, I didn't like what Ross said.
I thought he was just being ridiculous.
But that's his opinion, and that's how he does his business. I'd rather he be upfront and say this is what it is. I just don't like it. I don't think you can't go in business if a female looks good because you want to smash, especially if it's an artist, because you're actually investing in the artist. You're buying those clothes and doing that makeup and that hair to get that money back.
I don't even believe him, by the way. I believe Rick Ross is a businessman, and if a woman came to him, and if Cardi B came and was like, yo, I want to be part of MMG, I don't think Rick Ross is going to turn that down.
Now, and by the way, that's his issue. That's a personal problem he was expressing.
Right.
And to act like some men don't think like that is laughable. Clearly, Ross knows this wrong.
Right.
That's what he said. That's why he said he doesn't do it. He said it would hurt his business. So I personally didn't have an issue with it, but I'm not a woman, and I'm not upset at any woman that does feel upset about it. But I grew up being raised by the wisdom of guys like Chris Rock. And the truth to the matter is, a lot of times when a guy is being nice to you, when a guy is buying stuff for you, he's expecting something in return. Can we play some of this great wisdom from Chris Rock real quick, please?
Every time a man's being nice to you, all he's doing is offering. That's all it is. That's all it is. Oh, can I get that for you? How about some?
I mean, I do agree with you. If
And the
sometimes
truth
when a
is-
guy is buying things, it's because he is trying to smash
Yes.
or expecting.
And the truth is, as a
vagina
woman,
after.
you're not obligated to do anything that you don't want to do.
And
If a
that's-
man
and that's the
buys
other
you
part.
something, and
Right.
as a man, you can say, "Man, I wish," but that's all you can do.
And that's
is
the
wish.
other part. People were trying to compare. I saw Complex try to compare it to. This is just like when he said put Molly in the champagne. No, it's not. Because when you put Molly in somebody's
great.
champagne, you're taking away somebody's power of choice. For
correct.
for Rick Ross to say, "This is what I want to do,
right.
and I would like to." The girl can still say no. And like I said, if he decides, you know what, I'm going to drop you because you don't want to have sex with me, or I'm not going to sign you because you don't want to have sex with me, then that's a problem. That's the issue. But to say, you know, oh, I'm just being honest, you know, the reason I wouldn't do it is because I feel like I would want to have sex with her. I would have sex with her and that would be bad for business. I don't have a problem with that.
Well, let's open up the phone lines. Hello, who's this?
Good morning, Victor from Miami. How you guys doing?
How's it going, bro? What do you think about Ross's statements?
You know what? People got to stop being so sensitive, first of all, you know, because that's a natural instinct. There's nothing wrong with that. He's spending time with these women. He's prepping them up. They look gorgeous and beautiful. So, yeah, he could think about it. Doesn't mean he has to act on it.
That's
How about
it.
if you flip the coin? You flip the coin. How about these women? Don't you think they want to have a baby from Ross?
No.
Or they want to get involved with them? Of course they do.
No,
Actually,
they
I'm pretty
don't.
sure you would.
Some of them
Come
do.
on,
You
Not-
think I
some
would
of
have
them
a
do,
baby?
yeah.
Are you stupid?
Yes,
You think I would
they
want to
want
have a
security.
baby with Russ?
Yeah, not you,
No,
but some
you
women
would
do.
want to be secure. Yes, you would.
I am.
Now
I
that-
actually am secure.
Some women-
So I don't really need to have a baby by anybody to be
That's-
secure.
Not
But
you,
listen,
but
what
some
I'm-
women
he
definitely
said
do.
me. He
Someone
said
in
I
there-
would. No, he did. He said, Angela,
can
you
I
would.
speak, please, baby girl, mamita linda, I love you. Let me flip the coin. Some of these women are very sensitive. The thing is that you see all these fine-looking chicks, they're fine as hell. Yeah, you want to bang them all, but he doesn't. It's just a statement. Stop being so sensitive. All these women out there think worse than men, and you know that. Come on, they got to leave the guy alone. He's doing good out there, man.
All right,
Stop
thank
trying
you.
to break him down.
All right, thank you for your opinion.
Dale, papa. Ah, ah.
What did he say?
He said, Dali Papa,
Why you sound like Bobby Smurda at the end?
He's like, I don't know. I don't know.
Bobito Smurda.
800-585-1051. We're talking about Ross's statement. He was on the Breakfast Club earlier this week. This is what he said.
What about a female rapper? I always felt like, I know you dibbled and dabbled with different artists, that other female rappers, but
You know, I never did it.
So yeah, y'all heard those comments from the Breakfast Club. I want to know what y'all think from a man's perspective and the ladies. Let me know what y'all think, man, about what he said. 93 Sports News. I'll holla. Peace.